Oh, fuck. This is wild. Earl Skakel is in the house. You guys know me, I'm never up this early. But West Hollywood is under attack, baby. I guess a huge sinkhole on Sunset blew up. And there is water everywhere. Now, my street did not get hit. But we're gonna go check out the street over and see what's going on. Earl Skakel is live. West Hollywood reporter in the house. I think the next street, oh, sorry. I noticed been a helicopter over my street for like the last 4 hours. And I can hear the water. You can smell the water. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, wanna, I think there's a huge sinkhole. Yeah, you can see all the water. This street got pretty fucked. What's up? You guys open today or?
I think so.
Oh, cool.
I hope so, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky because we have subterranean parking. As you can see, this street got totally flooded. Ooh. What up, Boston?
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up here. Oh, fuck. This is a heavy fucking climb, too. But I'll do it for you guys. Earl Skakel, roving reporter. Gigantic sinkhole on Sunset. As you can see, the water's still coming down. Yeah, I mean, you can see that it's pretty crazy. Like, you can still see the water coming down, but so if you have to take Sunset at all, I would avoid the area. This is very wet still. I mean, it's a big... Not an earthquake. A very big sinkhole.
That's so bizarre.
It's a sinkhole?
Oh my God, it's massive. It's, I mean, it's,
What caused it?
I think a water main break. It's like 30 to 40 foot hole.
On Sunset?
I know.
Right?
Hey. Yeah. I mean, look at this. That could have been me. Damn. I want to get a shot of the sinkhole. Yeah. I'm gonna try and head over this way. Hey, what's that? Everyone's looking. This.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Can we walk that way? Yeah. Yeah. That's too bad.
TV show where bosses I'll listen you later on. It's good to see you, brother. Be good. They have great TV show.
Yeah. Damn, I really wanted to see the sinkhole. Well, this is West Hollywood, so it's really not. Damn, I'm gonna see if I could. I think I know of a back route. I'd be a great Uber driver. Yeah, but I mean, this sinkhole has to be like 40 feet wide in the middle of prime sunset. Like, you can't pick a worse spot. Let's see if we can go over the one street over. Very lucky. So the sinkhole is basically on Palm and Sunset. I mean, I knew something was going down. Yeah, I just want to see the sinkhole. And on Friday, dude, you couldn't pick a worse day for this to happen. Could you see it?
They closed off the street
really?
right up here so I could.
Oh, okay. Thanks, dude. Damn. All this walking for nothing. Okay, so. I mean, this is prime sunset right here. Damn, looks like they've shut down Sunset. So unless I get very creative, we won't be able to see it. Yeah. Man. It's right up there. I mean, I got lucky. I got very lucky. Because if it happened where I'm standing right now, my garage would have been flooded to the gills. Well, it's 100-year-old pipes. I mean, Sunset's a fucking time bomb, man. I mean, this is prime Sunset. Let's see if we can get a better view over here. Everyone's I can't really see anything.
Just going down because I went to the top over there. There's no way. The other one that I saw was far. You gotta go 2 streets down past Dallas, and then go the other one and make a left. And then you're gonna be here by the dialogue with the people. Let's go.
I mean, you gotta understand, normally there'd be thousands of cars driving right now. Oh, you can kind of see the sinkhole. Like right there. Oh, dude. Traffic is gonna be nuts, bro. I mean, you gotta understand. I mean, this is nuts to me. I mean, they should happen more often. It's 100-year-old pipes all up and down Sunset. Could be anything. huge sinkhole.
Yeah?
Like, it's, I mean,
No fucking sinkhole?
oh, dude, it's like almost as big as this intersection.
No way.
But over there,
No way.
Palm got flooded.
No way.
Yeah.
It's just like a hole in the fucking intersection.
Big hole.
What the fuck? Where's the sinkhole? No
Like
way.
right there.
Oh my god, bro.
Right by the bus stop.
That's sketch. What the fuck? That's sick as fuck, dude. That's crazy. There was no earthquake though, huh?
No.
That's crazy. That's great. It's because all the dirt underneath, like all of this stuff is just like sand.
No, it's
like,
just
you know what I mean?
100-year-old pipes.
It's all sand though. It's like, you know what I mean? So like it like moved to different places and they keep digging everything up and
Could be this intersection tomorrow. You
yeah.
know?
You never know. There's probably a bunch of pockets missing up there and stuff. Like missing the sand and shit.
I can't get anywhere else, you fucking dope. Don't you think I'd be getting a better view if I could? You think I'm gonna get in trouble with this guy? So you can get a better view? Why don't you take your view and stick it up your ass? No, it's just 100-year-old pipes. No, I'm not getting in trouble for you guys. You gotta pay me at least $100 to cross that line. This is no joke. It's West Hollywood. There's a helicopter right there. Yeah, you got that right in Proby. I never thought I'd see sunset, no cars. No, it's not an earthquake, you fucking doomsday freak. It's a 100-year-old piping system underneath this street. Could be here tomorrow. Yeah, I can get on a roof for money. You guys are unbelievable, man. Yes, it's a sinkhole on Sunset. there's the Viper room right there. It's pretty tough to see from here. Oh, did you see it this morning? Let's say 100 feet by 50 feet. That's crazy. They say the water main, the sinkhole is 100 by 50 feet on prime sunset. Damn, I wish I could get closer. They probably got washed away. Yeah, it's a sinkhole. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Like you can kind of see it right there. Right there is the sinkhole. Thank you, Last Mirror. I didn't bring the pointer. I rushed out of the house too busy. Yeah, 100 by 50 feet, Ashley. You can get a good view up here of it. I mean, kind of. Yeah, I'll let you. You can see it if you come up a little higher. Yeah. It's never like this. I mean, usually there'd be thousands of cars. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. I mean, the scary thing is it could be this intersection tomorrow. You can get a good shot up here. Like, you can take it. I don't want to get in your way, but like. Oh yeah, do you? They say it's 100 by 50 feet. That's crazy.
This has been happening in LA for
I know.
the past like 20 years, I would say.
But especially these Pipes?
Well, they're like 150 years old.
I
They're
know.
Original to the
They've
city.
never changed.
There was one like maybe like 13 years ago by UCLA off of
Bobby Sunset.
It was actually it was Sunset by UCLA. One left first.
Water main break, Rudy. 100 by 50 feet sinkhole. Prime Sunset. I mean, dude, these pipes are 100 plus years old, bro. What up, Dooms? Pay a Doom. Doom in the house.
Right now, get a million views.
I want to get. Can we walk on this side of the street?
Just tell them that you live up there.
That's pretty obvious. I
Live
don't.
tell them you live on Holloway. They'll let you right in.
I'm a horrible liar. You guys live around here? Thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the tip, though. Yeah, 100 by 50 feet. I mean, Friday, too. It couldn't happen on a worse day. It could be here tomorrow. I mean, these pipes are fucking old, man. Original to the city. No. Oh, you're good. You're good. Wait. Normally there'd be thousands of cars here.
That's the best news right here.
Yeah, everyone's coming.
Gotta get some of the dialogue workers.
Oh man, they're closed today.
All the Hispanic dudes are all there right on the side. They gotta go to work. They're like, man, we need that money today.
Car wash is, they're all Hispanic too. Yeah, we're gonna tape the news. We're gonna tape the tapers. See how they like it. I mean, you gotta understand it. I mean, look at this. Sunset is closed, baby. See if I can get a different angle. Sinkhole, water main break. $100 by 50 feet. No, it just smells like a lot of water. It's weird how water can have a smell. Yeah. Yeah, it does have that moldy smell. But I mean, This could be, I mean, I hate to keep repeating it, but could be this block tomorrow. There's 150-year-old pipes under these fucking streets. Down there, too. I know it is kind of weird. No, it happened like 3 or 4 hours ago. What was that? Oh, they're not going to be open.
What happened?
Water main break. The 100-foot sinkhole. Yeah.
100 people died?
No, 100-foot sinkhole. Yeah. Some people. I know. Like, what are we? Oh shit! Good luck with that. That lady thought 100 people died. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should get on camera. I'd never seen one of these up close. It's pretty. That's typical LA, that lady who was right there. She's like, 100 people died? What the fuck? Idiot. Rudy Baga in the house. Oh, you're good.
Let me look.
And that truck just got in their shot. No, 100 people didn't die. I can't, that truck just got in the way. I'm scared. I want to see where that lady goes. She's a newswoman. She knows what's going on. Oh man, we got the cops now. Damn, I really want to get a shot of this sinkhole. Yeah, I should have had a fireman outfit to just peruse right in. Here we got a couple helicopters. Hey Vega, I'm sorry I snapped at you a little earlier. My bad. I'm a newsman. I go where the action is. I mean, yeah, I should be getting better numbers. Oh shit, the cop, the popo is here. I'm not doing anything wrong. The popo is here. No, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have spoken to you like that. To be honest with you, I just woke up. My bad. You never have to super chat me again. I got a hole for you, buddy. Ray. Earl Skakel live on the streets. I'm usually sleeping, to be honest with you, but you know, I'm a man of the people. Now I see this one cop. See, there's the news. There's the news. Oh, you didn't have to do that, dude. Thank you, Vega. I apologize. I should send you 99 cents. No, this is Los Angeles. This is West Hollywood, actually. Not Los Angeles. Hey, how are you, man? I'm trying to get a better angle. That's a good idea, the shade. Holy fuck. Yes, this is sunset. It is hot. It's about probably 90 right now. It's a sinkhole. I mean, it's a sinkhole. I mean, oh, the traffic's gonna be really amazing at about 11 o'clock. This is gonna be, they're not gonna fix this in one day. How the hell do I not have 100 likes on this, man? Well, the problem with the man on the street thing is, you know, I work out a lot, so I don't really feel like doing an hour walk stream in addition to working out. These are pretty impressive machines, man. Yeah, we don't talk about Chad Zumach in here. This isn't a Dabbleverse. This isn't Dirty Jersey or whatever. film the camera guy. I got to get a good shot of this sinkhole. You know, I'm a newsman. No, I'm not a Dabbleverse person. Oh, you're good. You're good, bro. See, in a few hours, there's gonna be a lot of traffic coming this way. Randolph Mantooth, rest in peace. I think he just passed away. I'd never really seen one of these up close either, thankfully. Yeah, I really should get a drone. I think I'll lean against the fire truck. I know. Sinkhole, 100 by 50 feet in the middle of Sunset, West Hollywood. Oh, I've done Comedy Store. It's not impressive saying he's done comedy at the Comedy Store. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm a paid regular there. Yeah, what if I interviewed Karen Bass right now? Yeah, no problem. Oh, she's a horrible mayor. But you know what? This one's not on her. This is West Hollywood. So as much as I would like to blame her, it ain't on her. But she is a horrible mayor. I know. You gotta understand, man. Ashley will vouch for me. I mean, look at it. This is crazy. At 8:30 on a Friday morning, this would be fucking nuts. I think that's one of those. This is one of those illegal Uber drivers. Something's going down over there. Oh, Ashley, I thought that was Whitney right there. Yeah. Oh, trust me, there's something wrong with the road. There's a 100-foot sinkhole down there. I know, I'd like to kill that bitch. That girl killed all my momentum on the stream. Yeah, Heat. I love Heat. AD Games, have you ever seen the movie LA Takedown? I got a treat for you if you haven't. You can find it on YouTube. LA Takedown is the TV movie of Heat. It's a dry run for the movie. It's literally the same movie. Same script, same characters with lesser known actors. What do you mean if there was a sinkhole? I'm staring at a 100-foot sinkhole, you Momo. Holy fuck, some of you people are loony fucking tunes. William Zoom in the house. I tried to put my internet together last night, William. It was a no-go. I came close, but I have an appointment for Sunday morning for Spectrum to do it right. Hold on, I gotta come around to this. This guy's arguing with the cops. I gotta catch this. See, I got nose for the action here. Hold on. This guy is being very aggressive with the cops to my right. This guy right here. A cafe, the coffee bean. And I know this one cop he's talking to. He's like the nicest guy. This guy. I mean, this is wild right here. Yeah, that guy, the bicycle guy, is like yelling at the cops. And I know that one cop. He's so nice. I'm all right, Karina. All right, I don't think anything's happening. Oh, wow. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, man.
Did you hear all of that, sir?
What was he mad at? Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Good, how are you,
Yeah,
sir?
no, I recognize you.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the food place.
So he rode up
Right.
and was like, he's lifting
Oh,
us up.
oh, right.
And I'm like, what are you doing? So the moment we confronted him about it, he's like, what? What is this? Is this shut down right now?
Right.
I'm like, yes. And he goes, you have any markers saying it's shut down? I'm like, is this not enough for you right now?
Some people are just wired the wrong way.
So I got a little smart with him because I said, oh, let's open it all up for you, sir, because I won't revolve around.
Right, that's
and
funny.
It set him off, and then he just started going everywhere.
Awesome.
You working here, sir?
This guy. Sorry, he's like the nicest guy. Like, I know him. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. Yeah, but I don't know. I'd be fired. I could tell she's a little saucy. I could see it in your eyes. Damn, that's crazy. I'm sorry, man. That bums me out.
No, you don't have to apologize, sir. It's part of my job.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. That guy's...
To me now, you're taking with Mike's. We're trying to get sir.
I need to talk to somebody from LA to get to see if we can get everybody who wants to.
They call you.
We are on Larrabee Street. Yeah. Hey, I'm assuming we can't walk on that side of the street. I'm just asking. No problem. No problem.
My assumption when they have these is that they have to now check the integrity of all
Right,
the
right.
buildings and if there could be another break.
Well, listen, if you ever want to come to the Comedy Store, if anyone from the sheriff's station wants to come, my name's Earl.
Nice to officially meet you, Earl. Matt.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to think how you can get a hold of me. We'll talk next time I see you when I'm not recording. Maybe I'll get your.
A lot of the guys got my number too at
Okay.
they got my card.
Okay. If you get a text from Earl, it's me. I'd like to take care of you and whoever. Okay. I hope that guy doesn't come back. Have a good day. All right. Nothing's really happened. I can't really. I mean, it's wild. I'm a newsman. I go where the fucking action is. I'm kind of hungry right now, though, to be honest with you. But the place I usually order from is, I don't think is open. So, welcome to Hollywood. I'm a newsman, so what I'm going to do is try and sneak in the back route. Now, I'm not going to say when the last time I was in this alley. We don't have to get into that, but let's just say a good time was had by all, if you know what I mean. Earl Skakel, man on the street. Hit the like and subscribe button. And I wish I could climb on top of this building. That cop is so nice, though, man. It's kind of a bummer that that bicycle person was kind of mean to him. But they just have to sit there and fucking take it, you know. It looks like my plan is going to be foiled. Sorry if I'm not talking that much. Actually, my one friend lives in the building right to the left. Wonder if I should call her and see if I could get on her roof. Ooh, that would be a nice... Can I go that way? Oh, yeah. Can I go that way? Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, too bad. All right, well, I did my best. Oof. Thank you, sir. Oh, damn. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Thank you, bro. I mean, this whole street a few hours ago was being flooded. Damn, if I could just get up there. It's gotta be, I mean, this was flooded. They got a lot of shit. Oh yeah, no problem, thanks, man. 100-foot sinkhole in the house. It's right there. $100 by 50-foot sinkhole. All right, well, I can't really, it's too bad. I think this is my friend's building, but, damn, I wish I could not. I tried, guys. You know, I'm a newsman. Ooh, look at that.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
It's pretty, it's 100 by 50 feet.
What was it?
It's 100 by 50 feet. I mean, it's pretty crazy.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, the next block over.
How's your car? How's your house?
Larrabee, I think you're so nice. Larrabee didn't get hit at all. It was just a straight.
Oh, so you're one block over.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
What channel do you
We're
go?
Channel 4.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It,
Oh my god.
the scary thing is, it's all 100-year-old pipes. Maybe even older.
Yeah, and then you have to go from really cold to really hot.
Yeah.
And it's just a mess.
I mean, this is crazy. You can't really tell, but like, fucking nuts.
Just want to know if we should save battery or not.
Hours, whole day. Hard to say. Because when the equipment arrives, they'll be able to give you a better estimate.
Very vague.
Sorry, I know.
It's like we're trapped in this.
You handled that very well.
Trying.
It's not your fucking fault.
We're trying.
Third world country. Oh, you're doing good, man. Oh, here's the mayor of West Hollywood. This guy's fucking useless. All right. You guys have a good day. Thank you for your reporting.
Yeah, be safe.
Thanks for the heavy lifting with the camera. All right. So I'm a newsman. I was trying to oh, this is my friend's building right there. All right. I'm hungry now, man. It's not being a newsman. Hey. Oh, I'm a steal, and that Raider hat scares me.
I like to see you.
Shit. Our quarterback's older than I am almost. So, a couple hours ago, let's walk on this side of the street. Wow. Hey. I mean, all these cars were, I can't believe they're still here. And you can see the water is still, I mean, it's the perfect fucking storm. Downhill. And this is like 5 hours ago. Doesn't seem that much, but you gotta feel really bad for the subterranean garages. Maybe I can pick up some man on the street interviews.
Are you left? I mean, I would leave it with the
They might.
I don't know what we have, but at the very least,
I mean, like this is like. I mean, it's still coming down the hill at a pretty good clip. Earl Skakel live. Breaking news, I'm not just a stand-up comic. I'll be at the Comedy Store tomorrow night, though. 11 p.m. Anyone wants to come, just Instagram me. And, we'll have some laughs. We'll talk about, the water is flying down here still. And this is like, 5 hours. It actually is Friday. What the fuck? You guys are smoking bananas in the stream. I mean, look at this. Well, Victor, you can take my act. You can bend over and stick it right up your ass. I mean, look at this. This is, and this isn't even, I mean, this garage is totally flooded. Oh, you're right. It is Thursday. My bad. Hey, Victor, we don't do all caps in here. How about saying thank you for getting up this early in the morning instead of complaining? Yeah. Actually, really the only street that was flooded on, oops, sorry. Hey. Is Palm. Oh, damn. I mean, it's West Hollywood, California on Thursday.
Thank you.
No, this is West Hollywood, California, baby doll. I mean, yeah, the dogs be chilling, man. Oh, this is the bummer right here. Look at this.
Crazy.
Oh, I know, it really is, bro.
I can't even get to work because of this.
Yeah. And because of the electrical shit, they can't even, they can't even open this shit.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to walk in your shot. Earl Skakel live. It's West Hollywood Armageddon. Oh boy. Oh wow. Jesus. Look at that, man. Ooh, I'm so lucky. I know. Oh, sorry, bro. No, you're good. You're good. This is We're gonna go home and, you know, I mean, as you can see, this street's been flooded. And the poor guys at the car wash, they can't do anything because, you know, the cars can't get to them. I'm very lucky. I mean, if that sinkhole happened the next block to the west, my garage definitely would have been flooded. It's at the bottom of the hill, and bottom of the hill and subterranean garage. Yikes. I will have new internet Sunday night. Sunday night, I will have the fastest internet in the land, baby. I don't think I do. I think they have to shut the water off in the whole neighborhood. The bummer is, the place I ordered breakfast from well, that's the one thing good that's living in West Hollywood. Is when something bad happens, they don't fuck around. As you can see, there's my garage. Whew. It's hot, dude. Let's see if we have water, babies. We do have water. Thank you very much. Woo. Larry H. Parker, man, let's give him a plug. There we go.
Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour. We've been to follow breaking news this morning. Water main break, flood in West Hollywood neighborhood right there. You've seen these unbelievable images.
Yep, throughout the morning we've been on top of this. Streets have turned into rivers, flooded apartment complexes. The extent of the damage still not entirely clear. It's going to take a while to figure that part out. But let's bring in Mario now with the very latest on the situation.
Look at that.
And we're looking at an image there. That was the bus depot, which is quite an unbelievable.
There's the sinkhole.
Look at that behind you.
Yeah, it's incredible to see the amount of damage from what we can tell so far. This massive sinkhole here behind me at the corner of Sunset and Holloway Drive. And nearby, there's a LAPWP command post with dozens of workers out here. And they're just taking a look at what they're going to be doing and their plan. So the force of the water was so powerful, it ripped up part of the roadway here through
Holy fuck.
the Sunset Strip. And just take a look. I want to show you a video here, but this
Oh, huh.
was really raging. The break first reported to
All right, I've got to charge my phone, but I know the, well, here it is. There's the new modem, the new router, but I tried, William, to, to do my very best. And let's have you guys look at Kenny Omega while I set up shop here. I need a coaxial install. And now let's see. Woo, is it hot? Trying to, oh no, we're not going to dox anyone's phone numbers, I'll tell you that much. I learned my lesson. Trying to see if we can get, no, I don't need, ooh, I'm like drenched. I'm good with the cables. I don't have a coaxial plug or whatever you want to call it. So, yes, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. It helps the algorithm, guys. It helps the algorithm. You know, I don't ask you guys for much in this life. But what I do ask you for is a little bit of I'm trying to think. Let's look on X here. I mean, you know, West Hollywood is wild right now, baby. No, there's this thing. It's this thing. I don't have a. They need to come out, dude. I tried for 2 hours last night, to be honest with you. So, okay. Yeah, here we go. Oh, wait, Karen Bass is talking. Breaking news.
The difficulty that this break is causing, especially to commuters. At this point in time, we believe that is the main challenge that commuters will face and that residents will face. So as you can see, this is a major water break impacting the area. While the water is now off, everyone should avoid the area as the DWP crews work urgently to address this situation. Dave Hansen, the general manager for DWP, will share more details shortly. But city crews are on site, obviously, and have
Thank you, Snot.
Since the very beginning. They're working urgently, and they have been for the last several hours, to turn off the water here and assess the damage. These are highly pressurized pipes, so crews needed to work very carefully to avoid any further damage. You see there is a major sinkhole right here. Law enforcement and traffic officers will remain on the ground as crews continue to make progress on this incident. DWP will also have personnel on the ground to assist with damage assessments and claims. People can also go to this website, ladwp.com/claims. I want to thank our crews, all of our crews, especially at DWP, for working urgently to respond to this incident. And again, I have to urge everyone to avoid this area.
No shit.
We'll provide more information as progress is made. And let me also say that this is one of the challenges when our infrastructure is so old. It's my understanding that these pipes are over 100 years old. let me, before we introduce the general manager of the DWP, you know we are right on the border of Los Angeles City and West Hollywood. And with that, let me introduce the mayor from West Hollywood, John Heilman.
This guy stinks.
Thank you, Mayor Bass, and good morning. Welcome to the City of West Hollywood. I'm John Heilman. I'm the mayor, and I'm joined by our vice mayor, Danny Hang. As Mayor Bass said, we had a major leak and a sinkhole, and I want to thank our partners in LA and DWP for responding so quickly. The good news is that all of our residents, to our knowledge, are safe. There was some street flooding this morning, some sub-garages that were flooded, but that seems to be abating. Our city staff responded immediately. We have set up an evacuation zone if that appears to be necessary, but at this time it does not appear that any of our residents will have to evacuate. We continue to assess, we continue to work with DWP, but as Mayor Bass said earlier, what we really need from people is to avoid this area on Sunset. Sunset is closed. There are major traffic disruptions in the area. We will continue to notify people of those traffic disruptions and alternative routes. I am going to turn it over now to the people who are here, who are
This is
assessing the
one
damage
block
and
over.
who are going to help us fix this problem. Dave Hansen from LADWP.
Thank you. Good morning. As you can see behind me, we had a leak this morning at around
No
2:30
shit.
a.m. that's caused some of the damage to the
Whoa.
street behind us. We'd like to extend our apologies to the community for the impact that this does have to you. Luckily, at this time, we don't have services that are out, so everybody does have clean water that's safe to drink. It's mainly the impact to the transit and the morning commute down Sunset Boulevard. So because of that major inconvenience, we intend to have crews out here and stay committed to this restoration project until we're complete, until it's back in service. We have activated the Emergency Command Center for the Department of Water and Power. That puts us in communication with the City Emergency Management Department as well as West Hollywood. We're also collaborating with other city family, LAFD, LAPD. I've spoken to both of those heads of department this morning personally. So we are collaborating, communicating, and we're going to get as many resources out here as possible to try to get this return to service as quickly as possible and minimize the continuing impact to the community. I'd like to introduce Mr. Anselmo Collins. He's our Chief Operating Officer for the water system, and he can provide you with some specific details about the water system. Thank you.
Good morning. Anselmo Collins, Chief Operating Officer of the water system. So as you know, we had a leak around 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning. The leak was off a 36-inch trunk line. It's a 1916 36-inch riveted steel pipe. As you can see from behind us, it also caused a sinkhole. There are multiple utilities in this area, including an 8-inch water main that we own and operate, which is currently feeding our customers. I believe that right now we have one customer without water. We are working on providing temporary water connection to them. We also have a couple of hydrants in the immediate vicinity that are impacted. So we're coordinating with the fire department to ensure that they know which ones those are. Everybody else does have water because the 8-inch water pipe is the distribution pipe. That is the pipe that feeds the service connections. That particular pipe is fully operational, fully pressurized, and is providing water to the customers. So all the customers should, for the most part, except for one, should actually have water right now as we speak. We've also checked with the City of West Hollywood. We physically went to some of the buildings, and we were able to also see that they also have water. Our intent is once we have everything shut down, and by the way, the trunk line itself has been shut down. We shut a valve on the east side and the west side of that trunk line where the break took place. Now what we're doing is shutting some smaller valves. Once everything is shut down, we're gonna, when it's safe, we'll go in, we'll pump the water out of the hole that we have. We'll make an assessment. That will determine then how long will it take us to make the repairs. So at this point, I don't have an ETA on when the trunk line will be back in service. But luckily, all our customers right now have safe, reliable water to drink. Thank you.
Any questions?
Yeah, how are you in office?
think in the city of Los Angeles, throughout our city, our infrastructure is extremely old. Surprisingly, our city has never had a comprehensive infrastructure plan. I spent the last couple of years developing a comprehensive infrastructure plan.
Bullshit.
Which we rolled out about 2 months ago. One of the first steps for our city to have a plan, we had to change different aspects of
You got that right, Mr. Pico.
those parts of the city charter that needed to be changed passed city council in their last session and will be on the ballot in November. Up until now, the city's infrastructure was handled on a 15 council person basis. And so it is very difficult to
Yeah, you got that right, TB.
infrastructure that impacts the entire city, and clearly two cities, West Hollywood and Los Angeles, without a citywide plan.
Sure, let me address that question. So right now we don't know the reason why we had the rupture. Once again, it's a 1916 trunk line. Usually what happens in the middle of the night, the pressures in the system are the highest, and that's because there's no demand. Everybody is asleep. So consequently, normally that's when you see a water main break take place. This particular trunk line, like I said, it's 1916, it's aging. But I do want to reiterate that we have a pretty significant water infrastructure program. We actually install and replace around 45 miles of pipe every single year in the city. We are a city that has 7,400 miles of pipe. So those 7,400 miles of pipe includes the distribution pipes, but also includes the trunk lines. So we have crews dedicated to only replacing trunk lines, as well as crews, over 30 crews that are throughout the city replacing our distribution pipes.
Yeah. Bullshit.
We have a very aggressive program. Unfortunately, sometimes there may be parts of the pipeline where you end up with a weak spot, and it reveals itself when you have these type of leaks. One of the things that we try to do also to be preventive of with these is that we actually can do assessments.
Way to ruin the mood, AD.
To find leaks. So even before the leak
What up, Jordan?
surface, my staff is out there listening and putting equipment that actually allows us to hear and see if there's any leaks in the system that have not surfaced yet.
So can you talk a little bit more about when I got to the scene at around 4 a.m., there was confusion as to who the responsibility fell on.
Yeah.
That led to the delay of the water being turned off, or was it more of a
Yes.
Absolutely. So yes, there are multiple utilities here. As a matter of fact, our wholesaler, the Metropolitan Water District, has a 32-inch main right next to ours. So when the break took place, nobody was quite certain where it was.
I'm just fucking with you, AD. I appreciate you looking out.
In our SCADA system, the impact that it was having on our facilities. So we were pretty clear that it was a DWP water pipe that was being impacted. So my staff mobilized immediately. The first thing that we need to do is make sure that the area is safe.
I can't listen to this shit anymore. What up, people?
So my staff has been out here for a couple of hours now, systematically shutting the valves needed.
Oh, this is for someone who gave me 99 cents earlier.
Normal amount of time expected to shut down so the water flow is something this major?
It really depends on the situation, because what happens is you try to find the two closest valves that would actually isolate the leak.
Sorry, I gotta text someone real fast.
Valves, we have to go further back. These are pretty large valves. It takes sometimes hundreds, if not thousands of turns to actually shut the valve completely. So it's a very systematic process. You also don't want to do it too quickly because you can cause water havoc. So what staff is trained to do is to shut the valve at a pace that will ensure that we can shut it as quickly as possible, but also as safely as possible. We don't want to cause another problem by creating water hammer. Oh boy. I'm sorry, what was the question? At this point, I don't know. We'll be looking into that and finding out.
Earl Skakel in the house.
Correct. Everybody everybody should have water. Once again, the pipe that's feeding the customers is the 8-inch water main. That 8-inch water main has remained in service this entire time, pressurized and full of water, so the customer should have no concerns about the quality or the quantity of the water being provided.
Thank you.
What part of Canada are you from, baby? Woo! And I'm hungry now. Oh, that mayor guy's a joke. Earl Skakel in the house. What can you do? But I will have amazing internet Sunday night. We're going to do a big Sunday night new internet stream. We're going to be looking good. Well, I don't have any food because the place I order breakfast from every day, it's literally 10 feet from the sinkhole. So, and I can't do Postmates anywhere else because no one's going to come around here today. I don't know why I kept saying it was Friday. Oh man, that naked, I mean, she killed my momentum. Yeah, I got legs and I've got a huge dick. So don't worry about it. You guys are unbelievable, man. I've been up for almost 2 hours. I haven't had one person say, "Hey, Earl, thanks for the man on the street." How about saying thank you, Earl, instead of being snippy with me? That's right. I'm talking to you. I don't need this shit. I'm Earl Skakel. Oh, it's no problem. You don't have to say thank you. I was just kidding around. All right, let's get back on the news, baby. Let's see if we can go on X and see what's happening here. I mean, let's see here. Let's see if this is...
All right, if you are just joining us, we are continuing to follow.
Yes, I am just joining you.
Out of West Hollywood, it happened just after 3 o'clock this morning, around 3:15. Major water main broke at a very busy intersection. We've been following this with team coverage all morning long. We're awaiting perhaps a joint news conference by LA Mayor Karen Bass as well as West Hollywood's mayor. We also have Mario Ramirez, who's been out there at the scene all morning long. This caused extensive flooding all morning. This is pictures that you were looking at from earlier today. The water has since been shut off. A 36-inch water main underneath Holloway and Sunset, a main thoroughfare there in West Hollywood. It broke, carrying hundreds of thousands of gallons of water. We saw a number of condos, apartments, businesses impacted by this. The water is significant enough and forceful enough to push cars down the road, to buckle and cause a giant sinkhole in the middle of the road, but also wash out some parts of the sidewalk. And Mario was telling us this earlier, that several people were walking on top of that sidewalk and it actually collapsed underneath their feet. Not sure what the injuries are there.
They were able to climb out. In fact, let's get right to Mario. He's there at the scene, and we're still awaiting that press conference from city officials, from Mayor Bass. Mario.
Yeah, that's right, Bob Jim. We could see Mayor Bass. She's being briefed by LA County fire officials, the public information officer here on the scene as well. And she arrived maybe about 15 minutes ago from what we could tell. And you see that massive sinkhole here at the intersection of Sunset and Holloway Drive. That's where we arrived this morning. It was around 3:15 it was reported. The road there started buckling in multiple places and water started gushing out. It then made its way down to Holloway Drive and down Palm Avenue, where several garages have been flooded. Residents waking up to some damage near the front of their homes. And I want to bring in...
I don't know about that,
yes.
Carmick.
What street do you live on? And tell me, are you...
I live on Shoreham, just a block up this hill here.
And do you have water where you are?
Yeah, it's about, have half as much pressure as I usually have. And I woke up to the sound of all of these helicopters and just came down to investigate.
We've also been hearing these alarms. I'm sure the viewers can hear them as well. They've been going on since we've got here. They haven't stopped. What's your reaction to see that massive sinkhole?
That's awful, but I mean, it's a big problem in LA already because so many of the pipes are so old. They go back to 20s or 30s. So I think we have a lot of work to do in LA anyway.
No shit.
And you've experienced water main breaks yourself?
I've heard about them. I've never experienced one this close to me.
Great, this guy's heard about them. Great, me too. Fucking idiot. Now this is where I go. We'll give them a plug. I get breakfast from here every morning. Dialogue Cafe. I mean, this is wild, baby. Wild. Why don't you taste my tap water? What am I, a guinea pig for you guys? What the fuck?
And this is, I would say this is the worst, the biggest.
It's huge. It's huge. Yeah, it's enormous. Yeah.
What would you say to the mayor? She's here now. She's being assessed. She's assessing the damage, being briefed. What would you say to the mayor?
I don't know. I think that the mayor probably already knows what the situation is, and we have just a long-term.
Gee, thanks, doctor.
Problem in LA anyway. So that's all I can say.
All right, thanks for talking.
Yeah, thanks for everything. You fucking idiot.
Not going to work today. They're not sure how they can even make their way around this. We heard from one lady earlier this morning saying she's walking to work because she just lives a few blocks down from her workplace. So it's definitely still a concern. A lot of the businesses here are not opening. There's a cafe here just behind me, Dialogue Cafe, that should be open. The alarm is going off here at this law firm building. You have the Supreme Clothing Store, which is right next to the parking lot.
That's my hamburger stand.
So you have to imagine this is a very busy area, especially throughout the morning, throughout the day, as traffic starts picking up, and it doesn't look like...
Look, they're on their way to Hackamania.
Because the damage here is just incredible to see the amount of, the concrete that has collapsed because of all that gushing water that we saw for hours and hours before even an agency, the LADWP, came forward and said, it's our pipe, we're working on it, we've shut it off, and we'll be handling this. So quite the morning here for so many people.
So what do you know about this press conference, Mario? You said Mayor Bass is there, and I think residents in that area, businesses are really going to want to get more information about what caused this, and also just the repairs, how long this is going to last, and the like. This is not, of course, the Mayor Bass is the mayor of the city of Los Angeles, not the city of West Hollywood, although because it is LADWP, they oversee those pipes there with their board of commissioners. So what do we expect to hear from Mayor Bass?
Yeah, exactly, and those are some of the questions that we have. Let's see if we can actually show you. Yeah, she's still being briefed right next to that sinkhole. She's talking to LADWP.
I hope she jumps in it.
As you mentioned, she is not over the jurisdiction here in West Hollywood, but she does oversee LADWP, and that's the big issue here because LADWP is responsible for the pipeline here that ruptured, and we've been talking about this failing infrastructure all across the city. We've covered so many of these water main breaks, and usually visually. Fortunately, they're shut off within, you know, a shorter time span, but we were out
Yeah.
here at
You got that right,
close to
Mr.
3:30.
Pico.
We saw that water gushing for over 3 hours before it stopped. So some of the issues that the mayor is going to have to address.
Oh my
What
God.
kind of help would these residents get if they are at all, you know, being handled by LADWP possibly? What does the cleanup here look like? How long will it take LADWP to make these repairs? So we don't know those answers just yet, but the mayor is here. It looks like the mayor of West Hollywood might be nearby as well. So we're going to hear from officials as well as the public information officer who we've been getting information from throughout the morning, running back and forth on his phone. I'm sure he's getting some important updates.
Thank you,
LA
Barone.
Mayor Karen Bass deals oversees DWP, and she has had a lot to say in the past about the aging infrastructure. You know that underneath that neighborhood in West Hollywood, as is common with other areas too in Southern California, these pipes are between 80 and 100 years old. So water main breaks happen, yes they do, but not like this. That's according to the LA County Fire PIO Captain Aaron Caton when he was interviewing with you earlier this morning.
So it looks like Mario does have to go, so we're gonna watch and wait for the mayor to.
I'm not waiting for this fucking mayor of ours. She stinks.
Perfect storm, so to speak. I mean,
Let's see.
News: a massive water main break is flooding streets and buildings near Sunset Boulevard and Holloway Drive. Our breaking news photographer Mike McGregor is showing us this scene right now. Water flooding down the streets. CBS LA's Rick Montanez is.
Yeah, I do need some exposure. That's a fact, Jack.
Can you tell us what's happening? Do we have any idea where this even started?
You know, Amanda, I got to tell you this. I've never seen anything like this before, and check it out here. I mean, just all of this water that is coming down here. This is so intense. It's just really stunning to see. And this started at 3:30 this morning. We're not exactly sure, at least exactly the pinpoint spot where the water broke from, but this is just intense. This is going down Palm Avenue that you're looking at live right now. Incredibly dangerous to see someone standing in the water here. But we've seen people walk through here. We've seen cars drive through here. That is simply just very dangerous. We want to show you a little bit of video from just a few hours ago when this first started.
Damn.
Pretty wild to see. And so all of this water is coming down from Sunset, heading toward Santa Monica Boulevard. If you're familiar with
It's
the West
wild,
area.
baby.
Again, rushing down Palm where we are, we've seen a lot of water going into buildings. We've seen water flooding into at least 5 different parking garages. So it's very intense situation here this morning. I want to see if we can show you from our breaking news photographer down the street from us, his vantage point, because he's at Palm, just closer to Santa Monica Boulevard. And same thing that we're seeing up here, he's also seeing several cars that have been pushed off the street where they were parked and moved sideways or into the middle of the road because of the power of this rushing water. It is so intense. And really, you just want to be avoid this whole area if you can. There are street closures all around. Clearly, Palm is closed. I can tell you on my drive up here, Santa Monica Boulevard is also closed at the moment. The Sheriff's Department, the Fire Department, they're all working with Public Works crews to try and get this water main off. But with the scope of how much water is coming down, you've got to imagine, based on the experience I have of covering these are large pipes, and so you can't just shut them off immediately. It has to be a trickle down so that the water pressure doesn't rupture somewhere else. And so that is based on, you know, seeing these water main breaks happen in other areas. Nothing that I have seen is this large. So really, it's just impressive to see, frightening for the people who woke up to this. We know that people also woke up to water rushing into their apartment units on the ground floor. There's also, you know, flooded garages. And if we can, if we have our camera up right now and you look down the street, just past where you see a car coming out, actually, past the stop sign, but you see as the water hits the street poles, how it gushes up because there's just so much pressure, so much water rushing down all at once. It just shows you how powerful this is. So certainly want to stay out of this water. We're not sure exactly what type of pipe it was that burst. Clearly a water main. But how old
No shit, a water main. This is the reporting I'm paying for.
There's going to be a lot of damage. There is going to be a lot of insurance claims filed, most likely. And certainly the focus right now, though, is shutting off this water. Also making sure that nobody has been injured because, of course, this could potentially be a life-threatening situation if you're not careful. Skakel also showing us a glimpse of what things are like out here and just how large scale this is. As I told you, I was driving down Santa Monica Boulevard. Part of that closed because there's so much water in the street there as well. No sign of this slowing down yet in the time that we've been out here for
This guy looks like he had a long night.
This will go on likely all day here. We are working to get more information for you and figure out just how big this is, when this should hopefully be cleared up. Our assignment manager, Mark Liu, is at the desk now with to pick up our coverage from here. Mark, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Rick. You're right. This is an incredible water main break. We have not seen water coming out of the ground and rushing down a hillside like that, even during major rain events. Now, here at the desk, we have been monitoring this with Skakel and, of course, with our crews on the ground. But these are live pictures from Skakel. As you can see, just how unfortunate the placement of this water main break is. If you're familiar with the geography of West Hollywood, it appears that this break is essentially the top of a very steep slope. It's essentially Sunset and Holloway. Now, if you've ever driven through this area, you know that those northbound streets, as they approach Sunset, go uphill pretty steeply. And with Skakel, you can see that appears to be the break location right there. You can see the uneven ground, broken ground there, and all of that water coming up and then heading directly down Palm Avenue. It's very steep there, so you can see all of that rushing water that's coming down. Now, interestingly, that break, we don't know.
I'm moving to New York. Fuck it.
But I checked the maps, and it appears this is right on the border between water service coverage areas of LADWP and the City of Beverly Hills Municipal Water Company. So it appears that LADWP may be the ones that are going to handle this break. It appears to be just north of that dividing line between who is responsible for these pipes underground. And
no thanks. I'd rather deal with the floods
assignment editors here in the newsroom at the desk that they do have
than deal with the Kill Tony crowd. Fuck that.
An overwhelming amount of water that is coming.
What up, Santos?
It appears to have maybe even shifted some cars out of position on Palm as this water continues to run downhill. It's the only place it can go down to San Vicente, where it is beginning to pool down there. Now, I've got some video that I want to show you that was shot with our breaking news crew of some buses that were flooded. This is a Metro bus yard that is to the south of where this break is, and you can see these Metro buses, one of them obviously running here. There's a driver behind it, but the water up to the wheel wells, very likely it is water inside of that bus. Look at all of these buses that have been flooded, and this water level is continuing to rise because this is all downhill from where that initial water main break is. Now, I want to show you on my map where this is to give you a better idea. Let's zoom in here. This is the West Hollywood area, and I've marked right here essentially where this break is. What we saw with Skakel, it's right in here. This is essentially where we saw that water main break, or maybe it's right in this area. And you can see as it goes downhill this way.
He's actually wrong.
In this area,
it's right here.
All of those problems. This is essentially a downhill slope directly
it's
down
right there.
Palm Avenue. So all of that water running in that southbound direction is what's causing all of these problems. Now, if I zoom out again here and rotate the map, you can see this water, it'll run down here into the San Vicente. This is San Vicente running down.
West Hollywood, baby.
All of that water is coming through here and going in this direction. So there's a tremendous amount of
Thank you,
flooding in
Improv.
this area. And the streets essentially around this break.
Hey, let's hit the like and subscribe button.
These areas here, here, and here are all
Fuck yeah.
issue right now because of this water. Now, if our director can go back to Skakel,
yes, it is the gay part of West Hollywood.
A little bit more of what this water is doing to all of these homes. You know, there is some evidence that water is going into some of these properties and certainly into these cars here that are on the street. It's a tremendous amount of water. Now, one of the things we've asked DWP is what's the size of this water main? We don't know. It is apparently running under a major street, and a lot of times, just the way city planning goes, major water mains follow major streets like Sunset. There's oftentimes large water
My
lines
apartment,
over the major streets
William.
because that's essentially the main hub of where all of the water branches out from. It goes into neighborhoods. The water mains get a little bit smaller as they go into the neighborhoods, but main streets usually carry large water mains. It could be 12 inches, it could be larger than that, but you can see here now people walking through this water, obviously waking up this morning. How are they going to get to work? What are they going to do about moving their cars? Hopefully they're going to be able to get out of here, but certainly you can see some of those cars are now, perpendicular to the curb as they have been
nothing, Putty Cat,
from their initial parking location. And again, this is Palm Avenue southbound from Sunset as this water continues to rush. Now, we have not actually seen crews down there, looks like digging up the pavement yet. I think they may try to stop this water further up the trunk line if it's possible. It's unclear what kind of a break this is or where it is in the water system. That's going to determine what kind of...
Well, you could get electrocuted, like if a wire drops. Look at all these wires,
to get this water turned off. They want to get the water turned off in a way that allows them to preserve some water pressure in the area. The worst case scenario would be to turn the water off for a very large area. That may be that people may lose water service. But right now, I think they're going to try and mitigate the damage as much as possible here. But you can see this water continues to...
I'm not going anywhere today.
And Amanda, this is just...
I might not be able to get back.
Continue to be a serious problem for the people living on this hill. Now, reporter Rick Montanez is still down there looking at all of this. Rick, I don't know if you can hear me, but have you been able to talk at all to anyone who is affected by this or anyone who's come out of their homes to say that they've been flooded out yet?
Yeah, Marco, that's usually what we try to do is get right to people and see how they're doing. It's been difficult this morning. This building across the street here, we saw people come out and check things out, get video on their...
One block west.
Other breaking news scenes, I can tell you, we've been stuck across the street where we can shout across to them and get some answers, but it's so loud out here because of the rushing water that you can't even hear anybody unless they're standing right in front of you. So it's been pretty intense to watch all this go on, but I know that our breaking news photographer, Mike McGregor, has been down. He talked with that woman whose apartment unit inside where she lives was flooding. Certainly that is terrifying. I talked with another man named Ken just a short time ago about what he was experiencing because his building, the water is rushing past it, but he lives on the 3rd floor, so he wasn't exactly getting flooded. And the good news for his building is that parking is on
Good
the 1st
question,
floor.
Putty Cat.
On the 1st floor, so it was much better for them because there were no homes that were impacted. We did an interview with him. I'm not sure if we have that. If you guys can let me know if we have that, because I would like to share it. But
I bet you would.
For now, okay, we don't have that right now, but we'll get that for you. And I can just tell you, I mean, it is so intense to see all of this water rushing down. I just talked with someone else here, Nathan. If you don't mind, Nathan, if I can ask you again, we're live on the air here on CBS LA Mornings. You woke up, you wanted to shower, your water wasn't running. What are your thoughts seeing this here?
It's something out of Disneyland that I like straight up. It's crazy to see. It's like a River Rapids ride. Just woke up, turn on the shower. No water.
That's a $400 hoodie. That's Aviator Nation. I have the same hoodie.
The water main had broken, and I mean, I've never seen anything like this.
And so you live up the street, right? You're not, the water's not rushing past you, but you're still impacted because you have no water.
Yes, I'm just up the hill there, right on Clark Street, so right past Whiskey Go-Go, and no water there at all. So came down here, and again, it's something out of a movie. It's crazy.
$400 hoodie.
LA 9 years ago, you've never seen anything like
Never seen anything like this. Usually it's the power. Never been the water before, and this is where all the water is. So it's crazy to see.
It is really intense. Well, thank you again for chatting with us this morning.
All right, well, there goes that. All right, let me give you a shot of Kenny Omega. Let's see if I can just go into the breaking live section. Earl Skakel live in the house. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. I don't ask you guys for too much. Code red at Iran nuclear site. That's gonna make everyone feel good. The fuck? I'm trying to get... Oh, here we go.
Up in Skybox, and he'll give us the vantage point he has from up above, and you really get a sense of what happened here, right?
Oh, definitely. And Brooke doing an amazing job down there.
Where the money, honey?
Brooke over here, so their shot's going to be basically of this, what's going on. Those crews from the Department of Water and Power, well, now they're trying to drain that hole. They've got 2 pumps in there, but believe me, the way that water's moving, it wasn't like it was moving this morning at all. Let's kind of do a path of destruction, as it would be, and not in a light way at all. That's the intersection where that water main broke
I live
earlier.
1 block this way.
Holloway, that's is the street that we see right there. Still closed in both directions for a large portion of that roadway.
That's where I eat every day, right here.
Restaurant. Now, the first thing that we come across is this massive sinkhole out here where the sidewalk is collapsed, and it exposes so much of the infrastructure that we aren't talking about. Electric, wiring, gas lines, possibly even cable lines. Look at this giant access hole right there. Thank goodness nobody was walking in the water when that was there, because that could have created a drowning situation. We see sidewalk lifted up as we make our way south on Palm. As we make our way down, you get here. This was the parking garage that we saw so much of. And this section right here, where all that water was pouring down earlier on this morning, it was just like, it literally looked like a giant waterfall. Now, the fire department, yes, they are definitely still here on scene, and they are going to stay, and they're going to be checking preliminarily all these structures, especially in these parking garages, making sure that the foundations are safe. This appears to be some sort of plumber or maybe the maintenance for the building, and they are also working to start pumping the water that did not.
Don Morocco. I got that reference.
But it kind of repeats itself all the way down the street.
Did I miss an Eddie Money reference? I wanna go back and do it all over, but I can't go back, I know.
A retaining wall collapsed in front of the parking garage, basically holding up with the side where they go.
When my ex was working for Rob Riggle, Eddie Money lived right next door to him, and I used to see him. Boy, he looked like he had no money.
Parking police in the area, wondering if they were going to set up something like a no-drive area. But as far as repairs go, there you go. That's Edison. So maybe there was a little bit of a power outage out here.
Oh, if I could walk on water.
Fire department, hopefully everybody's going to be okay.
Eddie Money had some good songs.
But Santa Monica Boulevard,
I think I'm in love.
Asking about, and that bus depot, all that sediment, all that dirt that was flowing in that water, this is where it kind of deposited itself. This portion right here, maybe might be like, that's not so bad. Just wait. It becomes almost like a dirt road out here, and it's not just a light dusting. This is thick mud that's down here. You can see the actual the curb and all that mud that is standing next to it. A lot of that water and mud made its way into that bus depot.
I think that was Sunset.
And look at that. All that was underwater at one point. Now it is just kind of dirt. And with these high temperatures, it's going to dry very quickly. Don't know if that's a plus or a minus, but it's going to be something where cleanup is going to take a while. I just saw this. I'm wondering what this is. Oh, that's a forklift. But here there are crews. They're working to get the rest of that water out of that area.
We're gonna rock on to Electric Avenue.
What a big mess. All right, Steve, thank you so much for showing us your vantage point. You can see just how widespread the
That's cool,
area
Santos.
is right there in West Hollywood. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Before we head to break.
What the fuck? Let's see. See what's going on here. Earl Skakel is live. See what Channel 5's got to say.
And that's the thing, right? That's why we say you're asked to get out the door early. And we heard from one of the fire captains that possibly this closure will be at least tonight on Sunset, but definitely it will be closed probably for the next several days. We'll keep watching all of this. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Ginger, we thank you for that. I want to get to Omar Lewis. He is live in West Hollywood. He's with West.
I mean, this is sinkhole right there. And I can't tell you what a major intersection like this is. Take Me Home Tonight. That's a bop. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till you see the light. Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like Ronnie say. Be my little baby. Baby, my darling. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. I mean, that's a sinkhole right there. Why you all coming down on me, trying to tell me how my life's supposed to be? I know you're only trying to help me out, trying to show me what life is really about. This time I want to make it on my own, so why don't you fellas just leave me alone? Fuck yeah. 2 tickets to paradise. Damn. Yeah, I'm sure they won't, Jack.
DWP this morning. They're also being named in a new lawsuit over the delayed people mover at LAX. The project's contractor suing Los Angeles World Airports, accusing the city of sabotaging progress. The lawsuit claims city officials altered roadway plans and unfairly blamed the builder for a long delay caused by city power outage. The lawsuit alleges the LADWP's
Right now, we want to check in with Michelle Bias. Last time we saw Michelle, she was at a news conference involving the mayors of Los Angeles and West Hollywood, hearing from officials from DWP.
Oh,
the
yeah.
latest here is the majority of the water shut off right now, Michelle. But there's still a lot of work to do, a lot of damage to assess. And quite frankly, I mean, they had to shut down some more valves before they can even start to pump the water out to really get an idea of how long repairs are going to take.
Absolutely right. Well said. Well documented, Adrian. And they're now just beginning that work. We just see the crews here arriving who will be pumping that water out of the sinkhole that is on the eastbound lanes of Sunset Boulevard right now. We heard the crews talk to us live on air about an hour ago. This huge restoration project that will be impacting commuters here. That is their major concern right now because people are miraculously still getting water thanks to an 8-inch water main that is providing water. Reportedly, only one customer is without water. Their hydrants, those were impacted as well, so they have to work with the LA County Fire and maybe even the city because this borders West Hollywood and City of LA. They have to work with multiple agencies to work on those hydrants as well.
Yeah, like and subscribe, baby.
Valves on the trunk line and shut down the smaller valves as well to pump out the water, which we're seeing right now. Let me just set the stage. It was 4 a.m. Jeff Sharping and I, a photographer, we were called out to the scene. We were the first ones here. And when we got here, we, of course, could tell where the break originated. And it was like gushing water. One witness told me at one point at around 2:30 when he saw it happen, or just moments after he saw it happen, he didn't see it happen.
Thank you, Jay. I don't know what my sub count is at now.
6 feet of water into the air. So when we got here, the water was still pumping hard, and you could see just the pressure of the flow that led to that raging river down Palm Street. So the concern was that the road would buckle, and that is exactly what happened here this morning, just right before 7 when we were live on the air. Again, the only crews to notice it first, because Jeff Sharping happened to be taking images right at the right time. So yes, now the restoration project begins, but you can imagine, Adrian, that this is a thoroughfare for so many people through morning, night, anytime. People are always driving Sunset Boulevard here in West Hollywood. So how long this is going to take to not only fix the pipe, but also fix the road. It could be a lengthy time that these roads would be closed indefinitely. And then you have another also sinkhole on Palm that we can't get to because we've been pushed back so many times due to safety concerns, naturally. So there's
naturally
at least 2 sinkhole situations that we know of right now, the major one being on Sunset Boulevard.
How long ago did these crews start? It looks like, as you've mentioned, they're starting to pump the water out, and that's going to give them.
Yeah.
That's going to give them the ability to get down there to see the extent of the damage. How long have they been pumping that water?
You know, within the minutes that you came to us, that was the big update. You know, so you guys were with Lauren, and right during her live shot about 10 minutes ago is when we saw the crews roll up and roll out. You know, the equipment needed to pump out the water, because once they figured out that, okay, this belongs to LADWP, you know, they were able to do what they need to do, but it requires, as we heard from both mayors of West Hollywood and LA, collaboratively working with other agencies to get this taken care of. But these were highly pressurized pipes that are well over 100 years old, and that's been the ongoing battle with the infrastructure and how you can, if anything, be preventative on the situations. But we're talking about well over 100-year-old pipes.
Yeah, I think you said in 1916, right? 36-inch wide. I mean, so we're talking about millions.
It's about 3 miles.
Over a span of
110 years old, yeah.
Right. More than 3 hours. We had water just flowing, rushing, gushing down the street. And I thought it was really interesting as well that, and hearing from DWP, I mean, he said that it takes crews hundreds, if not thousands of turns of those valves to shut them down. So I know a lot of people were wondering what was taking so long, but we're dealing with like a massive pipe, and it's not easy just to shut it down.
No, and in fact, it was our assignments desk who alerted the captain, LA County Fire Department captain, the PIO, that, hey, something's going on. So we heard about it before LA County Fire heard about it. They got out here and they were able to determine it was LADWP. So it was the Beverly Water Department that they were looking at as well to see who this responsibility fell upon. But yeah, this is a situation. I just thought it was miraculous that only one person is impacted as far as water service, because what we saw this morning is unlike anything we've ever seen.
Yeah, and I think you were asking a question during that news conference with the officials. If there was some confusion at the beginning of this regarding whose responsibility this was, whose jurisdiction it fell under. Just please correct me if I'm wrong, but did you ask that question, and what was their answer?
Yeah, I did. Well, they seem to say that it didn't impact the delay, first off. Okay. What was required was multiple agencies working together because there's a complicated grid, so to speak. But yeah, there's definitely, we can tell you though that they didn't know who that pipe belonged to, and did that play into the response? Did that play into the delay? I mean, in hindsight, it's always 2020, but at the moment they did not give a clear answer. So we do know they're taking care of it now. The bigger question I think many people have, and reporters here, is like, can we be preventative on this for the next time? And we never can get a clear answer on that, because again, it'd be one heck of a restoration project to redo the pipes throughout the city of Los Angeles.
Yeah, thousands and thousands of miles of pipes would have to be replaced, and it's just, I don't know logistically if that's even really possible. You had talked about Michelle, only one customer affected regarding drinking water, but then you had also talked about there's still the threat of the ground literally just caving in underneath with that second sinkhole. So we've seen cars submerged in water in some of those subterranean garages, and then again, you got to keep people off the roads, whether it's walking or driving, obviously, because these roads could still collapse.
Yeah, and some people don't care. And we saw that this morning. They were driving upstream on the raging waters, and we even saw some man pull up the yellow tape and walk straight across the street, not stopping for anyone or anything. So it's really hard to like I said, you got to keep your head on a swivel here, because the sinkhole started off small and it grew bigger with time. So yes, the water may be shut off, but we really don't know what's happening underneath. And you could just see, I mean, the pressure it took to break the road apart and the concrete, and it went all the way to the bus stop. So there's a lot of debris, but now they are pumping the water. How long that will take, we do not know. And think about the sweltering heat that's to come, as well as these crews are working against time to make these repairs. But this was quite a sight to see and to witness, and something I'll never forget. Yeah, and thank goodness for now we know that no one was hurt. But I was just thinking, what if someone was driving at that time at 2:30 in the morning on Sunset when that rupture happened? Because the officials say these big ruptures, and we know, working the morning news too, that they usually happen during the overnight hours, right? So that's pretty typical to see. So thank God no one was hurt, no one was killed, that we know so far in this situation.
Well, you know, you guys, I love my fans. Earl Skakel is live, baby. And I'll say this, if you don't like my content, you don't have to watch. It's not like I'm forcing you guys to watch the Earl Skakel News Network. Well, not all the fans love Earl. And that's okay.
I was going to say, that drainage doesn't seem to be working so well.
That's okay. Ugh. I'm sorry if this isn't interesting to you people.
It's cold in there.
Hey. There's gold in them there hills. Amy Kelly, we got a sinkhole on Sunset right up the street from my house. Scary thing is, I was on the road last night.
Oh, look, there's the drain.
Yeah, I'm good. It happened one block to the east of me. If it would have happened on Larrabee, it would have been some real problems. I'm going to go look outside. You guys play nice in here.
Well, we made our way down to that bus depot area.
And good morning, Jen and Bob. And you can see like the water's still out here. We were just kind of keeping an eye now that the sun's out and get a little bit of a glare. That what looks like almost like a belly button in the water, that definitely is going to be a drain there. And all the drains seem to be working. And that is a huge plus for the drainage portion of this water disaster we're having out here in the West Hollywood area. Those are the buses. That's the bus depot we were talking about early on. I understand Brooke was making her way out there. Hopefully by the time it gets there, a lot of that water will be subsided, because I know she loves her footwear. Maybe she has something special for walking in this water. As far as Palm Avenue, that water's still rushing down there, but it is definitely, as Mario and everybody else has pointed out, has definitely slowed down significantly. As far as the water in those garages, we kind of been just panning up and down, taking a peek at every one that we can see. There is one, I'm going to try to find it one more time.
Larrabee is nice and dry.
It definitely seems like that drain might be blocked, because the water still is up to the gate, or like where you make your entrance into that garage area. If I can find it, I'll show it to you, but you can see how that water's still moving. Residents getting out there, starting to talk to one another. Probably some of these folks are car owners and basically just exchanging information, either that or talking to other people. But you can see that
I think it was 50 feet.
A day where a lot of these folks, like Bobby brought up, a lot of these people are not going to be able to get to work this morning, not be able to do anything that their day requires because their vehicles have been so damaged. As far as the water goes, I can say almost solidly it is off now. There may be a little bit of a trickle, but boy, take a look at that buckling right there. Yeah, right? And that
Yes, like and subscribe, please,
I
baby.
would venture to say that they did not remove that. I say the water pushed that up and off of there, but take a look at that damage. And you know, good on the water companies. We understand it. We've covered enough of these. You cannot just shut that water off. It has to be done piece by piece by piece. They have finally got.
No, just a sinkhole.
Oh boy, like he said, Sunset definitely going to be closed for some time for all those repairs. Water's still trickling, but now it's going to be, like he said, it's the aftermath that is going to really be the issue out here for so many people that live in the West Hollywood area.
I did grow up locally. And I was Notre Dame High in the Valley, which is funny because I lived in West LA. No, it's just a sinkhole.
Look at those.
Oh, if these things fell with all the wires, yikes.
Yeah. Look, come up a little bit more. Come around. Come up. Come up. Come up. Take a look at that. Look at that. Look at the, holy cow. When did that collapse? When did this?
Yeah. 100%.
You guys see this?
All hail Leroy. Leroy was the man, baby.
Hello? Yeah. Guys, could you come to me, please?
This guy's having a hard.
Please. I'm begging you guys.
Just shut the water off. Let's put you in charge.
Definitely. That is a sidewalk. That's what I this is an entire, this was the spot where we were looking
with the parking meter, and there was I was like, oh look, there's an access thing that was missing, and now that the water has stopped, the entire sidewalk has collapsed. That is probably I would say 3 feet deep, if not deeper. There's an entire access panel right there missing. Just panning down, this is a slab of sidewalk that has been picked up and moved. There's another one a little bit farther down, and it just shows you the force of that water as it was ripping down this street here. This is another one. Look at that. That's a big portion of sidewalk that has just been picked up and moved off to the side. I probably couldn't even lift it, even with Bobby's help. But it is just, there is a huge area down here. The damage to the structures, like Jennifer was talking about earlier on, they are definitely going to have to look at a lot of these things, especially on that first corner up there by Dialogue Cafe, right at the corner of Holloway and Palm Avenue. The water was really hitting the side of that building for a long time. Now that it has stopped, it's disappointing that we didn't get to see this actual collapse here, because we were just looking at it moments ago. You can see some workers already over here, but also exposing other
Thank you, Jay.
underneath there. You have to wonder, the lights are still on, but maybe some other things are not working right now. But boy, the damage is just, you know the force of water. People always say the Grand Canyon, but boy, when you actually see it, and this is just in a couple of hours.
Yeah, I think, well, it's funny. I'll turn this down. The Tender corporate office is right north of the sinkhole on Sunset. It's got to have a great view of it. I mean, I literally drove by this, I don't know, maybe about 30 minutes earlier. What if it was me who went in the sinkhole? What up, High Five Protege?
Yep.
That definitely looks like Lemmy's toilet. Good morning. No more Earl show. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is... You imagine if this happened on a Saturday night? Yikes. Yeah, trust me, I've been in a sinkhole before. Trust me on that one. This is a little west of Sunset and La Cienega.
Oh, definitely going to be an insurance, and I would venture to say the first person that's going to be hit with it is the property owner. They're going to have to, answer to the residents. They're going to have to be able to pump that water out if it's not being drained out. And then, of course, all those insurance claims for those vehicles that are in there. And then you mentioned it, that standing water. This apartment building that right here that we've been looking at all morning, there was standing water in that, like one of those apartments on their patio on the ground floor.
Thank you, Jay.
Tree. We don't have to move around to see it because the
maybe,
water's
Chris.
gone now. But I would venture to say there is probably water in that building. Also, we haven't really talked that much about it, and it's difficult to see from Skybox, but that building right there at the corner, that entire lobby was underwater when we first arrived here, and we were just looking around to see things. But I figured that was a shot that you'd see better from the roadway. But this one definitely had standing water in that building. I'm just really kind of shocked at, the water is...
No, I make enough money at night where I can talk to people like you, Uncle Charlie. Kiss my ass.
Like, major collapse out here. Like just in just the moments or two that we had this shot, you can see now there's more of the roadway falling down right there. That one spot, we saw the water rushing, and it was a spectacular picture because you had all that white water ripping through here, but it was totally undermining that entire sidewalk, eating up that whole ground right there as it made its way down Palm, sorry. But it is just so, you see that kind of power, and it just kind of.
What's going on, Wanda, is life.
I just am amazed at how it just picks up portions of concrete and just slides them around like a shuffle cards. And that water right there. Yep. Still, and it's slowly. It's probably slowly draining.
Hundreds. Mobster, we don't do all caps in here, but I agree with you. Yeah, I thought it was Friday. I was so tired when I first started this.
Look at that. The wall collapsed.
I think I know the guy in the red hat. Now let's, let me see something right here. I gotta check something. Earl Skakel is live. I appreciate the channel support. And breaking news. Breaking news.
There it is. Okay, so it's way down at the bottom. No, I'm just trying to. This is the garage that I was looking for earlier. The water isn't. It's just standing in there, so they must have some blockage on the drains.
This calls for some music. We're gonna mute this guy. This calls for some celebration. And you guys know what we celebrate with. Fuck yeah. Oh, that. You got that right. GameStop exclusive. Wanna be RoboCop. Fuck yeah. Yeah, let's hit it, babies. Fuck yeah. Mr. Beast, I'm coming for you, baby. Hey, who took away their like shit? Hit it. Keyboard, take it away. Hit it. Fuck yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for thanks for the love and support. Finally, I was at well over 11,000, but when my stream got taken down, I lost a lot of people. Fuck yeah. Earl Skakel is live. In the house. Get to the chopper. I mean, this is wild, baby. Sinkhole on Sunset and Santa Monica Boulevard. I'm sorry, Sunset and Holloway.
Oh, it's cracking.
Hey, let's get to 200 likes. It's been a while since we hit that. Old school. A bag of weed. That's the fucking sidewalk, man. Yeah, Amy Kelly, those were some good times. That's the sidewalk. I could have been walking Lois if she were still alive. RC Bomber, no one gives a shit if you stay or go, so no need to announce it. What the fuck? No, I'm actually in the helicopter. Lois probably would have jumped in the sinkhole. She was a real rogue out. Chris, we don't do all caps in here, baby doll. I don't know who Oliver Tree is. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Oh, that guy. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know who that was.
Glad they didn't fall into that portion. Stand by.
Hey, Julie, we don't do all caps in here, baby doll. What are you up to now? I don't know who you are.
And we're looking at more damage on Palm Avenue there. There's another retaining wall that collapsed. Probably couldn't see it because of that rushing water just pouring over that area. This is another one of those apartments out here on Palm Avenue. As we made our way, I was talking about it, like most of those parking garages, like we said, their drainage is working. It isn't a drainage issue. It's just an amount of water issue, except for this apartment. This one, standing water still. And, I don't live there, so I can't say for sure, but it definitely looks like it's a driveway that takes you into underground parking. Perhaps this is floating debris of things that people might have had by their cars that made their way around down there, but you can see a lot of boxes and other odds and ends down there as it would be, but that water definitely not receding at all. As far as that buckling...
No, I'm in the helicopter, guys.
I have no words for it, and we keep taking a peek at it, and I bet you they're going to keep cameras away from it because of safety. Nothing else. You can see the crime tape, or the caution tape, going up as we speak. But it looks like there may actually be a hole. That's what I was doing earlier on. That is farther up. There's that tree, and you can kind of see that shading right there. I don't know if that's like a cavernous type of thing, or maybe the water was getting into like these areas and pouring out. But definitely there is going to be a lot more damage as the morning goes on and crews start really looking into what happened out here. As far as the street itself, it continues to buckle as that water recedes and that earth starts to settle as it would be. You can see it like moments ago that where that manhole cover was, the road was up to the manhole cover. Now you got a puddle right there, and you can clearly see.
You got it, Mike.
Asphalt
I'm literally hanging outside the helicopter.
As the
you fucking momos.
It would be, and the water kind of goes away. But boy, oh boy, like we were talking about it, this is going to be probably millions of dollars worth of damage in the end. And again, luckily no lives lost, and no serious injuries to anybody. But with all these folks that live out here, today's probably not the day to go to work. And of course, they're going to have stories to tell for a long time. But right now, it's still going to be cleanup. It's just like looking at something after a big storm. But instead of affecting the entire neighborhood, it's just affecting a couple of blocks. But the water damage is definitely there, and the cleanup is definitely going to have to get started. Before I send it back, we've been looking up and down Hancock because the water has stopped. We don't see any crews out there as of yet, but we did definitely see the water going down Hancock as well. That's the street.
I got a Hancock for you.
That person came up and said their parking garage flooded as well. It's going to be multiple blocks out here that are affected. And let's take a quick peek because I haven't been looking at it. I want to see where the water is over at the bus depot. It is still receding, and this is what I kept doing. I kept coming over here because I know the drain is right where I'm shooting right there. And now it seems like that drain may be blocked because there's so much debris. The mud and the dirt and whatever this is as well, it's all going to get in those drains and probably going to start clogging some of them as well. Sending it back to y'all in the studio.
Yeah.
You can't blame this on Trump.
Yeah, I think
Jesus.
Santa Monica will be okay. It's just dirty. Yeah, look at all the mud down there. That's just all mud. Yeah, that's not even water. That's just mud.
Mud. Yeah, that ain't just mud, if you know what I mean. It's doo-doo, too.
Yeah, that's where all the mud wound up.
No, I know you weren't Bumbleclot. West Hollywood flooded.
Yeah, and that little whirlpool that we were looking at, it stopped.
Damn, that's crazy. Probably smells like a tuna fish factory. Yikes. Oh, that's nasty. That's my street. I know this guy, actually. That ain't just mud. Trust me on that one. Oh my gosh, so nasty. Guys, we'll go another 10 minutes. Let's get to 200 likes. Come on, babies. Shit. One block east of me. I mean, this building could fucking sink, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but that building could absolutely sink. So that's the cause, the initial cause of the flooding was this sinkhole, a water main break.
Sky Fox, TOC, just checking in, seeing how your morning's going, and IFP, please. Lost the IFP. Skybox, TOC.
Yeah, I'm in the helicopter right now, bro. I'm in a helicopter trying to give you guys good coverage, and all I've made in a 3-hour stream is 99 cents. What the fuck? Well, the scary thing is, to be honest with you, They say this pipe that burst was 1916, so 110 years old. Could be my block tomorrow. That ain't just mud. That's doo-doo, too.
Please.
That's doo-doo.
Oh, 8 o'clock. 7:30. Sorry, we left early. 7:30. 7:30. Hey, tell somebody down there that Santa Monica Boulevard is covered in mud. This is like thick mud down here.
Mud. Damn, dude, that's crazy. I see what you did there, JFK. Shit.
I forgot we left early. Yes, got it back. Thank you. I dialed in. Hey, Carla, sorry we lost the IFB there. I dialed in, though. What? Yeah, I got some mud, Like
Not with that attitude, Skinny.
Just thickened mud. Like all that mud and stuff ended up here on Santa Monica Boulevard. You can see how it goes up to the curb.
I can't.
Okay, copy.
And David, if you don't think I'm actually in the chopper, you can kiss my ass. Jump in that sinkhole. Shit. Ruby. You people complaining and bitching and moaning. I've literally just done a 3-hour stream for you guys from a helicopter for 99 fucking cents. Kiss my ass.
And come back. Oh, yeah. No problem.
Dan Hedaya, what the fuck? What was his name in Commando? Why don't you hop in and do it? Sounds like something he'd get off on. That's the coffee bean Dalia used to cruise young girls for.
Yeah, the mud, that was, I saw that, somebody was stomping through it. That's kind of got my eye. Take a look at that. That's a curb right there, clearly. But you can see how it kind of disappears with the mud in some spots. That one is.
I'm not changing to watch the homeless. You people are unbelievable.
Santa Monica. I would venture to say they're going to have to get some sort of earth mover through here, at least like a snowplow type of deal, but not for snow, but for mud. Take a look at all that. This is all just mud on Santa Monica Boulevard. There's nothing going to be undermined in here. Like the street's probably solid, but it's completely covered in mud right now. And I would venture to say a lot of that brown water is carrying a lot of that mud as well. And that might be why some of these drains are clogged.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally spent $30,000 the last 3 hours in this helicopter trying to give you guys good coverage, and I've made 99 cents. Shit.
Drainage process still in progress. Santa Monica Boulevard, though, they still have it closed in both directions, at least from San Vicente. That's going to be right over here, even though we do see vehicles driving up and down San Vicente over to what I would venture to say is La Cienega. I haven't actually looked, but that's going to be the next major over. So
you should really learn how to spell yeah, you fucking Momo.
Have to clear that as well. But boy, what a devastating morning out here in the West Hollywood area indeed. Do you
Fuck
want us
yeah.
to depart now so we can be back, or what do you want to do with us? Hey Carla, did you need me for something else before 30? Because okay, but yeah, we're coming. Well, probably not for your show, but we'll come right back as quick as possible.
I think it might be Stu Dubs. Look at that, man. That's fucking bonkers.
Okay, just tell me when to stop talking. Whisper in my ear.
Now I'm a co-pilot. That's my partner Bob Tour on the controls. Hey, there's Karen Bass.
Oh, there, Bass. Bass is here. Ooh, she's got the red phone.
Oh, watch out.
Dog comrade.
That's the great Karen Bass. Hey guys, we're gonna have to take the helicopter in for refueling.
Sorry, I was drinking my tea.
I bet you were. I got some tea you could drink. She got the red phone out.
Here, right? No, we don't know. Okay.
What up, Jen?
Copy.
I agree with you that,
No
McLovins.
sarcasm. No sarcasm. No sarcasm. No sarcasm. Don't do it. Don't do it.
She stinks. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Earl Skakel, over and out.